Hi, my name is Sam Vicchiollo. I'm a TikToker from Hortonville, Wisconsin. And anything else you want me to say?
No, that's pretty much it.
Last night I listened to Joji's new song for the first time, and it was a big mistake. I went to bed sobbing over something and someone that I thought I'd already moved on from. And when I woke up this morning, I still felt sad. It's honestly frustrating that I get sad about things that happened so long ago and feelings that I thought I've already processed. I decided to go on a run to help clear my head, and I realized something that I think will help a lot of us that feel this way. It hurts seeing someone you loved loving someone else, and I think that will always hurt. But it's good to remember once in a while that that stage of my life was real. It was beautiful while it lasted, and it's okay to grieve the ending of a chapter, no matter how long ago it happened.
So I recently moved to LA 3 months ago to pursue social media full time. I was a full-time college student for the first 2.5 years of college, but decided that I wanted to take a chance on this. I come from a small town, and so pursuing social media is never something that anyone was allowed to do. But I figured, why not? Let's just try it out and see what happens. I grew up in a town with 2,000 people. It was not really socially accepted to do social media, and I also jumped on TikTok back when it was just starting to boom. No one really understood it at all. My parents definitely didn't understand it. And then when I went to college in Wisconsin, that was another situation where I was a little local celebrity in a town of people that didn't understand what I did. So it was tough doing at first, but I kept pushing and pursuing, and now I'm here.
Come with me to go get my nails done. As a guy, I feel like there's a lot of negative stigma about getting your nails done, but I really don't think it's that deep. Whether you're a guy or girl, you can go and get nails and express yourself. You can express your creativity, and for me, I use my nails as a way of expressing my femininity or my masculinity.
My parents have never not been supportive, more just confused, They never expected their son to all of a sudden have millions of people watching him every day and, on this app that they've never heard of before. So for my parents, they took the charge themselves to educate themselves on TikTok, which I really appreciated. They have always been my biggest supporters. When I told them I wanted to move to LA, they knew that I wasn't joking around and that was a serious decision that I wanted to make. And they actually drove out here with me and helped me move into my place. So my parents are super supportive, and I honestly wouldn't be here without them. Well, I will say that my parents weren't necessarily my biggest supporters day one. They were confused and kind of wanted to stay out of it. They let me kind of do my own thing, stopped asking questions, and it wasn't until I would say earlier this year that they finally did become super supportive, asking me questions about it, making sure I'm keeping up with my obligations, my brand deals, everything like that. But there was a point when I was completely independent from it. I didn't have any support from my family. Definitely didn't have any support from my friends when I did it, and it was tough, but I knew that was the life that I wanted to create for myself. I didn't see myself going to college, getting a 9-to-5, moving back to home in Wisconsin. That wasn't the path that I saw myself taking. And so with this opportunity that came in my path, I knew that I had to grab it and keep working and keep grinding despite what everyone else was saying to me.
Then just do it to me anyway. It's okay. I was kinda looking forward to it.
I went through the most depressive episode ever, probably right at the beginning of quarantine and right at the beginning of my second semester of my sophomore year, so like 2021. And I basically gave up on everything. I gave up on taking care of myself, on going to the gym. I gave up on social media, on school even. I was literally just a potato existing in my apartment, and I couldn't find the joy or motivation to even exist. And I don't know how I got out of that, but I'm so thankful that I did. But that was probably the hardest time in my life. The hardest point in my life was trying to find the motivation to make content when I couldn't even find the motivation to brush my teeth. So that was definitely a hurdle that I had to get through. But we're here now, and we're doing good. You do have to be delusional. I am not normal. Like, my life is not normal. I have never had a normal understanding of the world. I've always felt like I didn't belong where I was. And compared to all the normal people back home, I'm not like them. And you have to be delusional. You have to be crazy. Think of the most crazy ways to exist, live your life, advance your career, because to me, that equals success. For me, the thing that the worst thing that I can do in life is become complacent. And getting a 9-to-5 job for me, while that is so great for so many people, and I feel like a lot of people I know find comfort in the stability of that life, I find comfort in instability. I don't like having a stagnant life. I don't like knowing what the next move is. I like to constantly be changing my trajectory, constantly doing different things that I didn't expect that I would do, and dealing with whatever comes out of it. So you can follow me on social media, on TikTok at Sam Vicchiollo, and on Instagram and Snapchat if you would like. And yeah, follow my career. I'm really excited to see where it takes off, and I want everyone to be a part of it. Hi, my name is Sam, and you've just been buzzed.